Now, Bloxburg isn't fun anymore. Well, that is in my opinion, but it has got to the part of the year where it kind of just feels like Bloxburg is at a dip because obviously we don't know what updates are coming next or what to expect from Bloxburg. But in this video, I'm going to go through some updates that a lot of people want and would hopefully bring the spark back to Bloxburg. Hello guys, it's K-Spade and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over updates that can make Bloxburg great again. And a lot of these have come from a lot of different people and also some from myself. But before we do get on into the video, if you would like to be in a build battle or in any of my future videos, then feel free to join my Discord. It will be linked in the description below. But let's get straight on into this video. Now, just a disclaimer, not everyone is bored of Bloxburg. Personally, I just have burnout because I've run out of ideas on what to post on Bloxburg as there isn't much coming to it. But if you are new to Bloxburg, then you will pretty much enjoy it because everything is new to you. But moving into the first one is pets. Now, when I say pets, I don't mean like how Adopt Me went, kind of like where they added unicorns. I would say more realistic pets, so like dogs and cats and different type of birds or fish, not really unrealistic things like unicorns or other stuff like that. But a lot of people would like that as it kind of gives you something to care for and also something you can do rather than if you have no one to roleplay with. Basically, you can have a pet to look after or a pet you need to walk and stuff. But obviously it would be definitely something good for them to add and to make the game way more interactive than what it is. And the next one is kind of like an idea, but it is to be able to save plots. So say if you build something and you want to bulldoze it, but you want to keep it, we should have an option where we can save it and like load it up. So obviously we have the pre-built houses, so you can, if you do delete the pre-built, you can just go back into the catalogue and re-get it, right? But obviously I would say I don't want us to have like a restriction where we have to repurchase that save. We should obviously just be able to reload it as we did already build it. But I would like that option as it would be pretty good and it would save a lot of people kind of having to buy more and more plots because of the fact they don't want to delete some of their hard working plots. And the next one is to be able to gift and sell stuff. Now you're probably thinking we already have that, but what I mean with this is like, do you know the new critters kind of update thing with all the butterflies and stuff? Well, it would be good if you was able to sell them. So if you could even do a shop where you sell legendary ones that people can buy from you and stuff like that, or you can gift to them for money and stuff, or you can even get mythic ones, stuff like that. Where you can sell certain ones that people have been wanting for their collection, and this can go with a lot of other things that you can sell too that aren't currently sellable in the game, as when we do obviously catch mythic ones or legendary ones, they get put straight back into our inventory and you can't even sell them for money. Now this next one I am going to do as a demonstration, but it is to do with cooking. Now I know a lot of you will remember this, so if I do fruit salad for instance, when you cut it obviously it comes up with these things which you obviously have to complete to do the actual food. Now a lot of people want the option where you don't have to do this anymore and you can just opt it out, so you can turn it off so that you can just make food without all the complications. So obviously you wouldn't have to do all this pressing and stuff, it would just do it for you and you would just make it like the old time used to be where you used to do that. As it probably would save a lot of time if people don't really want to do all the hitting and stuff and they just want to get their food level up. So I definitely think that would be a great thing to add, to be able to turn that off and on. So keep it for the people who like it and be able to turn it off for the people who just want to level up or don't even want it at all. And the next one is sounds. Now if you're confused, what I mean by this is the fact there isn't many sounds in Bloxburg. We obviously have a walking sound I think, and I'm not too sure if we have a door opening sound, But I would love to have some sort of cooking sounds and just more sounds in general. It would add so much to the game. So obviously when you go in your car, it could do like a car door opening and shutting and stuff like that, as that would actually bring a lot more realism than a lot of people think. But also adding like the sound of water and stuff would be really good. So definitely adding sounds is up there with something a lot of people want. And seeing as the Valentine's update is gone, we have nothing in the middle anymore or anything surrounding the buildings or anything. Now, I personally really liked it when we had mini games in the middle here. And I was thinking it would be a good idea if they kept that all year round, with different mini games that you could do and complete. Personally, a favourite one of mine was I think it was like the ghost one. I don't know what it was called, I completely forgot. But it was that one, and you can complete mini games if you're bored on Bloxburg to earn maybe even money this time, so you can earn money from it and stuff. Which would be pretty good, as there isn't anything in the middle here, and it wouldn't be too bad just to add a mini game that people could do. And even if you don't want mini games, you don't have to partake in them. And the next one is locked items for every job rather than just some. Now, as we all know, the gym did get a massive update where every time you level up here, you get obviously additional things. So obviously you would get a treadmill if you reach like level 22. That isn't obviously right, I'm just giving you an example. And then obviously you would get the protein shake and stuff like that. And I think they should do that with jobs too. So obviously at the pizza delivery, you can get locked items where if you, I don't know, if you get to level like 22, I don't know why I keep saying 22. But if you get to level 22, then you get this moped, or just little things like that would make the job a lot more better, as you are unlocking things each time you level up. And there are items that some people don't have, which I know people do like doing that. And maybe you could even unlock a certain pizza when you work at this job, so you could unlock a certain pizza to cook that no one else can cook because you leveled up at that at pizza. But it would be good if every job could have something like this. I know it was for skill, but adding it to jobs would be just so much better. And the next one is to actually be able to run a business. Now this is similar to the ones that I said about like the flies where you sell them and stuff. This one is basically the same as that, but in like a bakery or a coffee version. So you could have your own bakery and people would come and they would press on the cake and they could buy it if they want. And obviously you'd get a little pop-up saying this person brought your cake or this person brought your cookies. As I feel like this will make Bloxburg so much more interactive, and people would then build bakeries or coffee shops, or there'd be so much people could build if you are able to buy all the things, I guess. But I would definitely love to be able to build a bakery and sell things. Obviously we can do it now, it just means they just have to donate to you and then you give them the food, but I think it would be better for it to be able to be done the other way. And the next one is more realistic textures. Now obviously we do have some realistic textures, don't get me wrong, but it would be nice to see some more brick or like some more like pathway kind of textures, because I know a lot of people now are into realistic building, including myself. If you're not, then this obviously doesn't apply to you. Obviously it would be really nice to see a lot more realistic textures in Bloxburg added to the game with different updates, every update, who even knows, but it would be really nice. And also some new roof textures, as some of these roof textures are not the best and are pretty unrealistic. And the last and final one, which I found out today, I was today years old when I found out about this, is the fact we have been waiting 3 years for a new map revamp. I didn't think it was 3 years people have been waiting for this, which I can see why some people are mad that it's not happened yet and that it's taken 3 years for these developers to do it. But obviously a new map would be so much better. Even like we could even get some more realistic trees like the ones that we actually do have in the game. Well, I say the game, but you have it in the garden inventory, like the really nice long trees, as we only just have these trees, which are like the ugly trees in my opinion. But yeah, it would definitely be nice to see a new map change, which obviously, like I said, still shocked that it has been a 3-year wait for this map change. But it would definitely be good to see a whole new map change, as I feel like it will bring a lot of people who used to play Bloxburg back, and it would add so much more features. Obviously they are building like this, so I don't really think this is going to go, because it would be a bit pointless if they did a whole map change and this is gone. So I have no idea what to expect from the map change, but these were things that Bloxburg could do to make Bloxburg less boring, as I think we're all going through a bit of a hard time right now where we are finding Bloxburg boring. But hopefully we get some update sometime soon, or at least some information on the new update. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I've linked my TikTok, my Instagram and my Discord on the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.